We started the Jewish Women's Foundation because we felt strongly that women and girls and issues that concern them weren't getting a fair share of the philanthropic dollar.
We are going to give grants specifically to Jewish women and girls, and we're women sitting around the table and making those decisions.
I heard about this group of women who had come together and started an organization by women for women.
What really attracted me was the focus on social change. I wanted to address the root of the problems, not just apply a Band-Aid.
About 15 years into the foundation's giving, we stopped and we asked ourselves, are we doing enough? Is our giving impactful? Are we reaching as many people as we would like to?
25 years later, although we've grown in leaps and bounds, there's still much work to be done. There isn't yet gender equity, there isn't yet racial justice, and there are so many social issues that are plaguing our country and our world. Rather than offering support for programs that elevate women and girls, we are investing in leaders who are raising up communities around the globe.
We have found that the greatest impact was funding women social entrepreneurs, women who started a nonprofit to create and implement solutions to problems they found in their communities.
We created Isha Koach because many of us felt the need to help women in the developing world.
Eventually, we found the need to support women and girls expanded well beyond New York, Israel, and the developing world. Soon, leaders and philanthropists across the United States and Europe were excited to join our rapidly expanding network.
One of the things I'm most proud of actually was our work in advancing parental leave, setting a gold standard in the Jewish community.
We decided that organizations that did not have at least 4 weeks of paid parental leave for new mothers and fathers need not apply.
Everywhere we work in our organization, we work not just towards gender equity, but also towards racial equity. There were 66,000 Jewish women of color in the New York area alone, and we needed to include them at all of our tables.
My absolute gratitude goes out to the amazing women that have given the opportunity for a woman like me, for the color of my skin, for me to have more permission, to take up space, to give expression in the world, for other women to take up space.
Addressing gender harassment and abuse is a key element in equity for women. We helped create an organization called Ta'amod, and Ta'amod means stand up. And they help organizations so that the culture inside organizations matches their values. That, to us, is walking the walk. And when we talk about addressing gender abuse and harassment, what we're really talking about is making sure that people feel psychologically safe to go to work and physically safe. When we realized that we wanted to support Jewish women social entrepreneurs and leaders, we knew that we wanted to create a platform for them to have their voices heard. So the first thing we did was we created the Collective.
The Collective is a network of dynamic, visionary social entrepreneurs and leaders who have devoted their lives to making social change. They are addressing issues as varied as food insecurity, gun violence, maternal health, the environment.
Being a member of the Collective for the past year has been a great outlet for me. It has been a chance for me to learn from some exceptional women and to see the direction that I'm going in a bit more clearly.
Being part of the Collective has been wonderful in, creating opportunities for connection with women, not just in this country, but really women all over the world.
They can work together through challenges that they have. They celebrate each other's successes, and they have a network of other Jewish women leaders who share their values that they can call upon whenever they need.
Seeing these examples in my midst on a regular basis and being able to learn from all these incredible humans is very, very special. I feel enormously grateful for the opportunity and the experience.
Some people say that the visionary circles are the heart of the organization.
We have a visionary circle, and we get to choose jewels. These are women who submit to be chosen as the woman who we're going to be able to work with to mold for the next year.
There are not enough opportunities for women's stories to be told, and especially in some of the vulnerable communities of which our jewels are fighting to advocate for.
Typically, philanthropists, donors, and leaders never cross paths unless one is asking the other for money. This is a great opportunity for everybody to be in the room together, to learn together side by side as equals. The convening is a conference where we gather philanthropists, activists, professionals, anybody who's interested in furthering gender justice and social innovation.
I got there and I walked into the room for the first time, and I realized that these were superstars. And not like your celebrity superstars, like the real ones, the ones that actually make a difference in the world.
What I love about this organization is that through my philanthropy, I can reach so many different organizations, not only across the country, but around the world.
Sure, you could write a check to an organization, but here you get to participate, you get to have your voice heard.
The foundation is not just about giving away money. It's about building women's leadership.
There are groups that we can join and we can sing Kumbaya and hold hands. That's fine and dandy. But it's important for women to be activists, to see the bigger part of the picture where we get to make a difference.
I think one of the ways that we can live a very rich and full life is by being of service to others. And that comes in many different forms.
The idea of funding a woman who is working through her Jewish values is so extraordinarily simple and beautiful and revolutionary.
We need to pray with our feet. We need to pray with our voices.
There's a lot of hope in this.
I think everyone should know about the phenomenal work of this organization.
The time is now. We're not waiting anymore.
So come join us. We're waiting for you.